Hey, what's up, you guys? I know it's been a minute since I made a video, but I just had to come on here really quickly because I have a few comments that I would like to make about the Atlanta Hawks and everything that's been going on. I mean, I really could make a really long video because I haven't even commented on my feelings about Dejounte joining the Hawks. There's been so many changes and things that have happened that I have not even addressed, but nonetheless, I really just want to get into the game last night because I have some frustrations that I would like to address. And I want to know if anybody in the Hawk community, the Atlanta Hawk community as a fan, or anyone in the NBA community just understands where I'm coming from. So I just really want to express myself here just for a moment, just for a brief moment. All right, so let's get straight into it. So last night, the Atlanta Hawks played the Houston Rockets. I believe coming into the game last night, the Houston Rockets had won about 3 games. 3 games out of about probably close to 20 games. So they were probably like, I don't know, was it close to 20? Because right now we are 11-8. So that gives us 19 games. So yeah, I don't know. But I know people are getting close to that 20 game mark. But nonetheless, they had won 3 games, meaning that they were one of the worst teams in the NBA, right? So we come into the game. I think we're like, this should be an easy win. In my mind, I'm thinking it should be an easy win. We're over here beating Milwaukee and we're beating all these different teams. But we should be able to come in and beat Houston, right? Like, it's Houston. I'm not knocking them. I mean, Jalen Green is really good. They got Kevin Porter Jr. They got some athletic guys on that team who I really am a fan of, but they're young kids and their chemistry and the way that they play is very sporadic. And it's not like they haven't really got the full concept and grasp of playing as a team and learning how to win. But you can't just come out sleeping on no team because they're all professionals, right? So nonetheless, right, we come out, we're playing, and, I'm kind of watching the game. I'm kind of seeing how it's going. I'm noticing, not just in this game, but in a lot of the games, I don't really like the chemistry, the way that the chemistry has been looking between the Hawks, between the players. So I'm just kind of seeing how things are flowing. There might be one pass and then the ball stops and then Trae Young does this ISO stuff and do between the legs, blah, blah, blah. Let me spin in a circle and hop on one leg, and shoot this shot. And I feel like he lives for that moment for the crowd to be like, oh my God, let me make a highlight for everyone to watch. And that's all cute. Like, I enjoy it sometimes, but that's not going to win you a championship. That's not going to win you the big games. Hell, it's not even going to win you the small games. Like, it's cute and flashy, but it doesn't matter if you do all that, spin on one leg. You only get 2 or 3 points out of the deal, unless you get fouled on a 3-pointer. But generally, all of that, you did all that to get 2 points. Like, you're doing all this to get 2 points, and you got somebody going down here getting layups. So who really is the winner in that case? You use way more energy to get your 2 points, right? So, I'm seeing all of this, and I'm seeing Trae just constantly doing this one-on-one stuff. And, he's cooking. He's hitting his threes. He's pulling up from half court. He's shooting with his eyes closed, like, just feeling himself. And I'm like, cool, right? But I'm also noticing the morale of the team. It's not there. It's not there. It's really just not there. Like, they're literally, like I can see some of the players like, oh my God, here goes Trae again, like just throwing up some bullshit. Like Trae Young literally shot 28 times yesterday. I have a problem with that. I have a huge problem with one player taking 28 shots. Then on top of that, Dejounte took 24. Fine. You pay them money to take the big shots and stuff like that. But my issue also is that you guys are both point guards, right? And some of the play and the reason that we lost is because of ill-advised shots that both of them were taking. It was like, we were up by 16 at one point in the game. And then I'm noticing like, okay, we're up by 16. All you got to do is take care of the ball, make the right pass, get the right shot. Get the right shot. You know what I mean? It's not about like, filling up your stat sheet. Like, we're trying to win. And you're worried about your stats. You got 40 points. Both of y'all got close to 40 points, but we lost to Houston. You should be ashamed of yourself. Then y'all want to go over there talking stuff to people, you know, talking shit, like all that, and you lose. You look crazy. I feel like you look crazy. Like, you really look crazy. Like, you out here talking all that stuff, but you out here losing to Houston. Like, they was knucking and bucking all on the court and stuff like that. And I'm like, but you lost, though. But you lost, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all lost for real. Like, that's crazy. Y'all losing to Houston like that. Granted, Clint Capella wasn't playing. No excuse, though. You was up by 16, sweetheart. John Collins, what are you doing? That's another story for another day. John Collins needs to be traded. John Collins had 5 rebounds. 5. You get paid $25 million. But per year, to be exact. But you're getting 5 rebounds and you're 6'10". You're 6'10". Like Onyeka, right? Like, I realized he didn't even attempt a field goal last night, but he got 10 rebounds. John Collins played 1 more minute than he did and had he had 5 less rebounds than Onyeka. That's effort. But I also feel like his effort comes from them not involving him in the offense. I feel like he has an issue with that too, because he's used to being him and Trae being the 2 main players on this team. Now he's taking a third or fourth, he's taking like a third or fourth, like, wheel or seat to Trae, to Dejounte, to Hunter. And that's another thing. Hunter, I think he was like 2 for 8 last night. 0 for 6 from 3. And we're paying these people all this money. We got to do better. I mean, I'm just constantly looking at this team. Something's not right. I don't know if we're missing something or if somebody needs to go, but something's not right. Seems like there's some ego stuff going on here. Trae Young, like, you're doing too much. I just need him to calm down. And I love the Atlanta Hawks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a huge fan of Trae Young, but like, there's certain times where I'm like, you're doing too much. And instead of helping us win, you're helping us to lose. Right? So I said all of that to say, we need some help. We have a lot of issues going on our team. Granted, it could be worse. Like, we are 11-8, above 500. Cool. But we've lost several games that we shouldn't have lost. That was one of them. And that was a nasty, nasty loss. Ugly. Disgusting. That was horrible. So anyways, let me know what y'all think about that, y'all, because I'm disgusted. I just had to get that off my chest. And I really just wanted to vent to people who can understand. So if you watch this video, I'm assuming you are intrigued and you like the Atlanta Hawks, and you're wishing and hoping for them to do better. But we got a lot of things that we need to fix. But I'll say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone, but we got to figure out a way to get our chemistry right. I think a lot of those players are not hustling because they're not getting any touches on offense. That's how I feel. Because I'm like, I'm not finna do all this stuff on defense and you're not even giving me the ball on offense. Just being real. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what y'all think. And until next time, peace.